For the past 3 weeks, I've been waking up at 5:30 a.m. consistently. I'd wake up, go do my morning routine, then I'd sit down and do work for 2 hours straight. Before that, I would barely wake up at 8, 9 a.m. I've dedicated my time to researching and testing out new things that could improve my life. Today I'm going to talk about things that help me improve my discipline. First, let's talk about the difference between motivation and discipline. Discipline is the act of doing something that you especially don't want to do, like getting up out of your bed at 5:30 in the morning to do work for 2 hours straight. Motivation is kind of the opposite. You get out of bed because you want to do something. Next, let's talk about what you really want to do. Take a look at your job or what your current work is. Are you doing it because someone told you, or because that's what you really want to do? If someone told you to do that work that you don't particularly enjoy, then you're always going to rely on motivation to make it quality. But if it's something that's aligned to your core beliefs that you know that you're supposed to be doing, then you're always going to be putting your heart, your soul into it. You're always going to try and make it the best quality. But for the remainder of this video, let's assume that you are doing what you want to do. You are enjoying it. Now let's remove all factors that affect work discipline. First, let's start with people. People can be one of the biggest distractions from your work and can interrupt you when you're in a workflow state. They can walk through your door and start talking to you when you're in the middle of a task. What you should do is pick a time to work when there are the least amount of distractions from people. Either early in the morning, like at 5:30 a.m., or late at night. That way everyone's asleep. Or you can have some sort of indication, some sort of sign outside of your door that says to people that you shouldn't be disturbed right now. Next, let's talk about technology. Unless you're working on a computer, of course, then turn off all electronic appliances around your workspace. Your clock, lamp, monitor, keyboard, mouse, fan, everything. These little things like a lamp and a fan, these little things can be distractions in the corner of your eye. If you're in a deep work session, you can see these flashing, blinking lights in the corner of your eye, and they can distract you from your deep work session. And for your phone, turn on airplane mode so that we don't get any notifications from annoying apps that create these annoying sounds that can distract you from your work. Next, when starting off your day or waking up, start doing the small tasks that still require discipline. Stuff like making your bed, brushing your teeth, cleaning your room. All of these things can set the mood, set the level for work efficiency for the day. How do you expect to do quality work when you can't even brush your teeth in the morning? And even before the morning, the night before, you have to prepare. Let's say you want to wake up at 5 a.m. You have to prepare for good quality 8 hours of sleep. So you want to go to sleep at 9 or 10. Or maybe you don't want to wake up that early. Maybe at 6, 7. Then you'll go to sleep at 10 and 11. You can't expect to do quality work the next day when you're on 3 hours of sleep when you went to bed at 3 a.m. And even before you go to bed the previous night or this current night, calm yourself down. Calm yourself down by reading and meditating. Reading and meditating can both help you calm down and slow down all of the racing thoughts that flow through your mind throughout the day. This next step might seem a bit weird and crazy to some people, but it works. Make a better version of yourself and live up to it. Imagine right now, in this current moment, some alternate version of you, some alternate successful version of you appeared. What would they be looking like? What would they wear? How would they look? What would they be doing? Would they be sitting at their desk, playing video games, eating chips like a cretin? This better version of yourself should always pop up in your head every time you're being lazy, every time you're not being productive. Whenever you're eating disgusting chips, playing video games, you should always think about this person and try to live up to their potential. What would they be doing? Work. Why not work? This last step is one of the most important. Think about all the things that you want in life. Are they Lamborghinis, cigars, a yacht? Forget about it. What you should be doing right now is work. You shouldn't care about all these materialistic desires. You should be thinking about work and making the best quality work. Focus on the now, the present moment, instead of focusing on the future and all its potential outcomes. All of that can just be more distractions from you doing your work. I think that if you follow all the points that I mentioned today, it can lead you to being more productive and actually start doing quality work.